What are you doing? Oh, hi. Want some? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's video. Today I thought I would walk you through our current homeschool routine. I haven't shared what it all looks like using A Gentle Feast and The Good and the Beautiful. So I kind of showed you like our homeschool schedule, but I've revised it a little bit. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like now and how we've been doing it, what our homeschool rhythm looks like. Hang on, my little boy has a pen. Having a toddler in homeschooling is like constantly chaotic. I'm always having to take the pens from him. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you what our homeschool routine looks like now. We're starting our day a little bit later. I slept in a little bit. I've been so tired since we got home from our trip to Disneyland. So it's 10 o'clock now, and my daughter asked me to make her some eggs. My little boy already ate. My husband made him breakfast earlier. So I'm just gonna make her some eggs. I'm gonna get me a coffee going, and then we are gonna start our homeschool day, and I will show you what it looks like. Our homeschool mornings usually look somewhat similar though. I work out usually about 5 days a week. So I usually try to wake up a little bit earlier, work out, and then we jump right into our homeschool routine. I like to get it done in the morning, I've found, just because once the afternoon comes, like I get kind of tired, my daughter gets kind of tired, and it just feels like it's harder in the afternoon. My daughter is in first grade, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. So it's Form 1 for A Gentle Feast, and she's doing like first grade language arts and math with The Good and the Beautiful. So I will show you all of that, but just so you know, but yeah. So I worked out this morning and I just got ready. Now we are going to be jumping into our homeschool day. And then my toddler takes his nap at about 12. So we usually get it done right before his nap, which is so nice because then I can work, because I am a working homeschool mom. So I usually work during his nap, which is really convenient. We had so much fun at Disneyland, by the way, like going to Oogie Boogie for Halloween. If you didn't see the video that I posted showing like our whole week in Disneyland, go watch it. It was so fun. I'm always like sad to come home from vacation because I love it so much. I've been on a kick lately. Like I've been loving a little bit of brown sugar in my coffee. It is so good. And the maple pecan with the brown sugar, chef's kiss.
Well, apparently.
I'm gonna go grab our homeschool stuff and let's get started. I've been bringing all of our stuff out to the kitchen table to do our homeschool lessons. I've been doing that for like a few months now, and I love it actually. I don't know why, it's just been like a refreshing change. So how we've been doing our homeschool lessons lately, I'm still using my schedule that I showed you guys how you make it. I just have tweaked it a little bit, because I was trying to like get through all of the subjects each week, and I just found that it was too much. I felt like we were like rushing through things. Sorry if you can hear my little boy playing with his toys in the background too. But I kind of just felt like we were like rushing through subjects. I was trying to like check things off, and I've talked about before, but I don't want to homeschool that way. I don't want it to feel just like checking off boxes. So what we are doing now is we are still doing all of the morning time from A Gentle Feast. I absolutely love it. And then we've been doing language arts and math from The Good and the Beautiful and handwriting. And I have been looping in another subject each day. So like with A Gentle Feast, it's a Charlotte Mason curriculum. It has lots and lots of subjects. So each day I loop in something different. So like yesterday, these first 2 days are crossed out because we were on vacation, so we did these like the week before. But like yesterday we did geography, that's what we looped in. And today we're gonna loop in nature study and math facts. I'm looping in 2 today because math facts is like so short, it's like 5 minutes. So that's how I've been doing it. And I've also been breaking up the subjects a little bit. I was doing all of the morning time and then like math, language arts, and then like looping in a subject. But now I've been kind of like scattering it a little bit more, if that makes sense. So today we're gonna be starting with Bible, then we'll do language arts, poet study, math, solfa, handwriting, nature study, and we'll end with math facts. That's kind of my plan. This does change. Sometimes it depends on like, you know, how my daughter's being. If I can tell she's like checking out, I might like switch things around a little bit just to help her to stay focused. So just like go off your child's cues and what they love, what keeps them focused, what keeps them engaged in it. I switch this up a lot. But we always do the morning time, language arts, math, handwriting, and then loop in a subject. That's kind of how our rhythm has been going, and I've been absolutely loving it. We get through our homeschool days in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I'm doing 4 days a week. I homeschool year round. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Blueberry. So we're gonna start with Bible. And I'm still loving all of my first grade curriculum picks. Like, I'm absolutely loving A Gentle Feast, loving The Good and the Beautiful still. It's been really, really good. Like, there's nothing I want to change. I have no regrets. Like, everything has been super good, really solid, and we've been really, really enjoying it. No. It's so hard to homeschool with a toddler, I'm serious. It is tricky. It's doable, but it's hard. And I have to keep reminding myself this time is just temporary. Off the table. So Bible is Proverbs 8:22 through 36. The Lord possessed me at the beginning of his work, the first of his acts of old. Ages ago I was set up. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no springs abounding with water. Okay. The whole
armor of God.
That's it. Finally,
Be strong in the Lord and in your might. Take up the whole armor of God.
Put on the whole armor of God that
You can be able to stand against the schemes of the devil.
for,
We do not wrestle against flesh and blood.
but,
Against the rulers,
against,
the authorities,
against.
the cosmic eyes of the present darkness.
Okay, so now
Okay,
Bible's
little
done,
last
and we're gonna move on to language arts next. So language arts and math are the only subjects that I set a visual timer for still. Everything else I don't, it's just not really necessary. But we do 15 minutes of language arts and 15 minutes of math. If you don't have a visual timer, by the way, you need one for your homeschool. Like, I use this every single day. It's amazing. It's just really nice for your kids to have like something to look at to know how much time they have on those, the ones that are like the tough subjects, you know? Today for language arts, you already read through your pyramids, remember?
Yeah.
So today we're gonna be reading this book. Read this book.
Carl and Mer.
What does AR say?
Mer.
R.
R.
AR says R. So Carl and?
Mark.
Yeah, good job. Carl and Mark. That's how I've been doing the mastered sticker with this, is I have her read through the pyramids till those are read through. They're read through like easy. I can't get my words out. And then I have her read the little book that goes with it, and then she gets her mastered sticker. So go ahead and get your mastered sticker. As you can see, I don't try to like get through a whole lesson in a day. That's not how I do it at all. I just set a timer and we work on it until the timer goes off, and then I close the book and we pick back up tomorrow where we left off.
Okay, ready.
For our last few minutes, we're just gonna work on some of our spelling words, okay?
Okay.
Bar.
How do you spell bar?
B-A-R.
B-A-R. That's how we spelled it!
Good.
The first time!
Yay! So we just finished language arts. My daughter wanted like a break, so I'm giving her a little 5-minute break, and then we will jump into a poet study and math next. And then there might be another like little 5-minute break in there. I give like little breaks throughout the day, just kind of as they're needed. And yeah, so far so good. Okay, so poet study. I absolutely love A Gentle Feast membership too, how everything's on my computer. Like, I rant and rave about it because it's seriously so good. And yes, my little boy's over here like, everything feels chaotic. Don't let it fool you. It definitely feels super crazy when he is out here, and like, I try to just be like calm, cool, and collected, but it's not easy. It's really not. The poet study is just like a super, super short poem, and we're just gonna read it. There was a young lady whose eyes. There was a young lady whose eyes were unique.
Does it have
as...
pictures?
Yes.
Can I see?
When she opened them wide, people all turned aside and started away in surprise. Poetry is like seriously that fast and that simple. You just read the poem and that's it. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna switch it up. So I have math next, but I think I'm gonna do solfa next since my little boy's out here and he loves the solfa. Who's ready for singing time? He loves the singing time, it's so cute. And the singing time just like literally takes you right to the link. It's so nice. See, it's already here. So for the solfa, there's 2 songs as you do, and it's twice a week. Snow, all done with solfa. That took like 5 minutes. So I know it can seem like a lot of subjects, but it really goes by pretty fast. So next we're gonna do math. I'll set the timer for 15 minutes. And then handwriting, we have nature study, and we have math facts still. We've been working now, well, with like the 5-minute break included, for maybe like close to an hour at this point. O-N-E. Yep. How about number 2?
T-W-O.
Good. We are on lesson 31 of math, by the way. Been like cruising through it. It's been going really good. So I'm gonna film a video still showing you guys like a whole first grade math day. Oh boy. Oh, this kid. My computer. I want to film a whole like showing you the first grade math. Oh my god, like a whole lesson of it too. So I'm gonna try to get to that also.
18,
19,
17,
18,
17, 16, 15.
Which one's a nickel? Good.
30, 40.
So we need 42. So now what would we do?
Done.
That's correct. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. We just finished math. My daughter's taking another little 5-minute break. My hubby just put our baby down for his nap. It's now almost 11:30. We started lessons around 10 and we're almost done. We just have handwriting, nature study, and math facts left. So that should only take maybe 20 more minutes and then we'll be all done with our homeschool day. And I want to show you like the reality of what my house looks like while I'm homeschooling because it kind of turns into a mess. This is kind of what our table ends up looking like. We've had to move all of our stools over because my little boy's climbing on the counter right now. He's in that phase. So it looks like this. My living room actually looks pretty good right now. That's usually all torn up. There's my Kona bear. Oh, he's so sweet. Hi, Kona. And then this is what our counter looks like.
Okay, bye, big brother.
It gets like totally chaotic. And I usually put like all of these pens on the table during our homeschool lessons, but today I'm like, I'm just gonna put them over here because he grabs them every single time. So yeah, that's the reality of what it looks like when you're homeschooling. My house does get more messy because I'm a homeschool mom, but it's really only kind of gets like a little bit crazy during our homeschool lessons just because we have like so much stuff out. Other than that, like, you know, just totally normal people. I try to keep our house cleaned and picked up throughout the day, and I don't know, I feel like when things are out, like, you know, your kids are learning and thriving. So okay, our break's almost over and then we are going to finish out our homeschool day, and it's gone really, really well today. And then with math, we only got through like that little tiny section of counting money. We just spent the whole time just doing like the paying for the hot chocolate with money, and that took like the 15 minutes. Like I said, that's just how I do it. I just set the timer, and when we're done, we're done. After 15 minutes, like, she's done. Like, she can't keep going. So it kind of depends on the age of your kids, but my daughter is 6, and 15 minutes for like math and language arts seems to be the sweet spot. Okay, should we do math facts? I'm gonna switch it up again. I'm gonna do math facts right now. We'll do handwriting and we'll finish with nature study. With the math facts, I usually just pick out like 5 or 6 cards of each addition and subtraction and just go through them. It's like as easy as that. Okay, so let's do this one first. This is addition.
9.
9.
5.
Yes.
That's easy. That's 2.
Good. I usually do set a timer for handwriting. I just tell her to do handwriting for 5 minutes. To like work her best, work slow, perfect her penmanship for 5 minutes. Okay,
Work
and then this
slow
one,
like a turtle.
draw a picture that shows the wind blowing something.
Mm.
The last thing we're gonna do is our nature study. I love the nature study in the membership because it usually like reads a book to you, and then will give you like a prompt for your child to do for like their nature notebooking. So I just have this little, I just bought like a notebook at Walmart, and she does her nature notebooking in this, and it's so, so cute. This one's brand new, but I also put in here our natural history, like there's usually like a printout that they can color. So I usually put that in here too. We are kind of like all over the place with our weeks because I've just been looping in different subjects each day, like I was saying. So with nature study, we're only on week 9, but we're on like week 12 of the morning time, if that makes sense. Which is fine, it doesn't really matter where you're at. So it's gonna be about birds in the fall. A fleet of geese calls out as they fly in a perfect V shape. Have you ever wondered where they're going?
Yes.
So we're gonna listen to this book, and then you're gonna go outside and do your nature notebooking.
If we watch birds all year, we can find that some seem to disappear in fall, when the days get shorter and colder. They are flying south, where it is warmer.
Okay, so the very last thing I'm gonna have her do for our homeschool day is just go sit outside with her little nature notebook. I'll have her take these colored pencils with her, and she's just gonna do like some bird watching, draw a picture of what she sees out in nature, and just do like a little like nature notebooking. It's so easy, it's so fun, like I absolutely love it. So she's just gonna go outside and do that. Do some bird watching. It's actually like a beautiful day outside. All right, you guys, that's gonna wrap up our homeschool day for today. I hope that this video helped you and it gave you a look at like what our homeschool rhythm looks like lately. Using A Gentle Feast and The Good and the Beautiful, we've been like really loving our homeschool rhythm. So please be sure to like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. I talk about all things homeschooling, motherhood, food, fitness, and really the heart of my channel is showing you how you can balance and juggle everything in life that you want into life. It's not easy, but it's so worth it, and it's totally doable. I am right here on your side. You are not alone on your homeschool journey, on your motherhood journey, any of it. I'm right here with you. I'm so happy you guys are here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.